Welcome back to Dealing Seconds Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Chris.
And I'm Danny.
Damn, that was loud.
You're welcome.
Oh, I should have had the... You can warn a dude earlier.
No, I do not want to warn anybody because I want to make sure everybody
Jeez.
is paying attention and listening to the fucking podcast. Anyway, how's everybody doing today?
Someone's a little aggressive tonight. Jeez. Danny didn't have his milk.
Meep.
Danny didn't have his warm milk before this, so he's not as calm.
I don't drink cow juice, man.
Yeah,
Unless it's in a milkshake.
makes sense. Or ice cream form. Or ice cream form.
Or ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things. So,
Yeah. How you doing?
But I'm good. I'm good. No complaints here. What about you, man?
Hey, good. I just noticed. Are you wearing a shirt from T-Turtle?
Of course.
Oh,
Not sponsored.
so am I.
Hey.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored.
Very comfortable. Very
Oh,
comfortable shirts at affordable
after-
prices with their monthly sales.
Yeah, and they just had 50% off everything on Black Friday, which I didn't get anything, but
Oh, I did.
I didn't. I was like, I could have, but then I would have been like $300 in debt with just their stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. But I have bought a few of them since you told me the first time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one I bought, and then now I have like 6 of their shirts.
Yeah,
maybe
I
7.
recommend
But then,
them.
yeah, and then they were at Comic-Con here in New York, so they had like 3 booths at Comic-Con.
Oh, shit.
So I bought some. I had my girlfriend buy. My girlfriend actually bought some for herself and her kids. So I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah, they had some exclusive. They had some exclusive ones there too,
Of course they did.
which I was like, all right,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check them out.
definitely.
They got the Disney license. Check them out.
Link will be in the description below. We are
Yeah,
not sponsored
why
by
not?
them.
Nope.
Hashtag not sponsored. This is not an ad. We just like the company. If you like them, go check them
'em.
out.
Yeah,
They're great.
I bought my whole family shirts for our Disney trip coming up. So
Nice. It has to be Disney related.
of course,
Good.
and holiday. I own a Christmas shirt, people. Of course, you
Wow.
don't know me. I don't really care for Christmas, but I own a Christmas shirt now.
The Grinch.
No, it's a Star Wars themed one.
Oh, of course, had to be Star Wars.
Like the from Empire Strikes Back. He's the big Atwalker.
Yeah. That.
He's got little reindeer heads.
Yep,
the
that-
ear
that-
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Anyway.
You know, but they. I mean, even with. We're not sponsored by these guys, but they have good shipping as well. I mean, honestly, their stuff comes quick and whatnot, and actually, you don't have to worry. I mean, it's T-shirts; you don't have to worry about it. But I mean, shipping in general is a pain in the ass nowadays.
Yes, because speaking of that, I don't have it. Fuck. Wasn't ready. Here, would you ship a T-shirt and something like this in a bubble mailer? We'll pretend this is a bubble mailer, people.
I mean,
You
a
can
shirt.
ship a shirt in that, right?
Yeah, you definitely could ship a shirt in the bubble mailer.
What about a deck of cards?
You know what? Hashtag friends don't let friends use bubble mailers.
What about like a brick of cards? Not
Hell
in a
no.
brick box.
No.
Okay. So I have questions, and the community has brought up a lot of questions with bicycle.
I mean, not just bicycle. There's a lot of other companies that do the same thing too.
Yes.
They have the capability of putting stuff in boxes, but I think because they don't want to spend the extra box, the extra dollar or whatever, to put it in the box, they're using bubble mailers. And it's not just USPCC. It's, I mean, hell, I
Theory
know
11 started doing it recently.
Theory
with
11
some
does
people's
it.
orders.
Theory 11 does it. Art of Play does it. The only thing with Art of Play, though, is that they actually bubble their stuff on the inside as well. So
Yep.
99.9% of the time from Art of Play, my stuff has never been damaged.
Same with Murphy's. They do the same thing, but they reinforce it as much as they can.
I had problems with Murphy's. I've had some
Okay.
stuff. I've had stuff sent from Murphy's that came damaged, and I've had to get it resent. And I've asked them, "Hey, can you put it in the box?"
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, personally, if they could do it then after I've asked them to put it in the box to, replace the damaged goods that I got from them, why couldn't they do it in the first place? Or better yet, hey, if you want to charge me an extra 75 cents, $1 to put it in the box, I'm already paying for shipping. If you want to charge
Yeah.
me the extra dollar to put, let's say, even if I'm buying like a brick of cards in a box, I will pay the dollar, put it in the box.
Yeah, and if it takes you 2 or 3 days longer to ship it, then okay, fine whatever.
Fine. I'll pay regular shipping. I'm not going to pay, expedited. I never do. But it's like, I'll take an extra couple days to get it. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree, and and you figure like if you buy a crap ton from a company, you'd almost guarantee a box.
You would think so. I
But
mean,
that never really correlates because I know a couple of people got a bunch of shit from Bicycle, They all came in a fucking bubble mailer.
You would think, and you would think a company like Bicycle would put their stuff better packaging.
You would think.
I mean, look at, for example, I mean, if you're in the community, if you don't know this person, who are you? Henry from SoCal. He got in recently, what was it, almost a brick or two of the new David Blaine decks. And he even posted on the stories, all but 3 of them are going into the bargain bin because they all came damaged because they were all in bubble mailers. Like, seriously, you're paying out the ass for a deck of cards, and they're coming in the bubble mailer, which to me is like, why?
Mind blowing to me.
It is stupid beyond belief.
Yeah, and I just don't understand. And I don't understand why Theory 11 started doing it too. I don't.
Yeah, because I used to get all that stuff in. I mean, even if it was
Or-
one
or-
deck,
Or with
like,
them, it would be a bubble mailer, or like they just throw it in a box unprotected, like it's Amazon or something.
yeah. I mean, I've always, whenever in the past, I would get it from Theory 11. It came in, even if it was like 1 or 2 decks, a small box. Granted, there might not be any bubble wrap inside, but it'll be a ton of paper. But the decks were in the middle with a ton of paper around it. Or better yet, they're old school packing peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's even better than nothing, and than just throwing it in.
Yeah.
It's like
I really don't get it. Like, it should look like. I mean, this. If you remember, this was from the last episode. That book, the False Anchors book.
yeah,
There was paper all stuffed around this.
yeah,
And that was just for that, like that giant book thing. Like,
you know
it
what?
didn't need that much protection. But
No,
like,
but-
come on.
But I think, going back to someone like Ryan or people in general, they know you're spending your hard-earned money for this, and it's not a cheap item. They're like, you know what, we're going to do our best to protect it.
Yeah.
And you would think these
come
bigger companies would do that, and it's just like, here's the question. I think we were talking before we started the podcast. There was a person on Instagram, slightly charred. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He posted on his stories that, yeah, we all know these companies are doing it, but yet we're still buying from them. But that we bitch and complain still after knowing we're going to get these things in bubble mailers. And we still bitch and complain. So why do we keep going to that well? Why do we keep getting this stuff?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why don't we help support, instead of the big companies, why don't we support people like Henry that we know the stuff is going to come in the box. It's going to be very well protected. You might pay like $1 more extra, but who cares? But sometimes even then, Henry is doing so many discounts and sales that you're probably getting decks at cost price from him. He's barely making any money on it.
Right, and I agree. Like when that Bicycle, their card con stuff went on sale, I almost bought it from them, but I'm like, I backed
Hold
off.
off. Yeah,
And
smart.
so I just like, you know what? I'm just going to get my Orbits from Orbit.
Yep.
Basically, art to play. And if I want any of the David Blaine stuff, I'll just get it secondhand because I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't.
Because look
I
what
would have
happened.
I've been pissed.
Oh, I would have been completely pissed. And it's just like these companies keep doing that. I think it's also they're trying to look out for the bottom line. They try to, cut corners, make a profit, which I get it. That's every company's MO.
Right.
As a manager myself, I understand how it is to, you have to not cut corners, but have to figure out how can you make the extra little 50 cents here, $1 here, because it adds up over orders. For example, like the big guys, they're getting orders out the butt for so many decks. So they're just like, you know what? Screw boxes. They're costing us more money to buy those. Bubble mailers are cheap. Let's throw them everything in the bubble mailer.
Right. Yeah.
But if they would just instead of just throwing it in a bubble mailer, why don't they wrap it in bubble wrap? Even just doing that and putting it into a bubble mailer makes a huge difference. Gives a little bit layer of protection. But hey, that little bit of layer of protection is better than nothing in a bubble mailer.
100%. And I don't get it. But also, like you were saying, like, why are you ordering it from somewhere where you know how it's going to come in?
Yeah.
And still be pissed about it. Like Theory 11, we all know by now to be careful.
Yep.
So did I get that Batman deck, which thank God it was a Christopher Nolan series? No, I did not. Why? Because I'm going to wait for someone else like Henry to get it, knowing that it'll come in. Because I'm probably going to get one, and I'm not going to probably open it. It's just going to go on my Theory 11 stack. Wait for all the others to come out. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna order from Theory 11 probably ever again unless I have to. Like I didn't even do the Tavern on the Green a few weeks ago because I'm like, why am I gonna do this? And it's just gonna come in dinged.
Yeah, the last time I ordered anything really that came in proper from T11 was the Harry Potter decks. Those actually came in because I ordered 2 decks of each, so eight decks of cards, and those came in perfectly fine. But there was bubble wrap, packing peanuts in this big box. I was like, all right, great. Next thing you know, you get the Avengers and stuff like that. They're coming in a box, but it's just thrown in there. And it's like, or here's the even better part where the deck is at the bottom of the box and all the paper stuffed on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's not even in the middle of the box. And then I've seen the bottom of the box like scratched and dinged, and I'm like, oh, please don't tell me that my deck is right there. And guess what? The deck is right there. And it's like,
Yeah, I don't understand, man.
I don't get it. But then here's the thing: we say these things and we talk about it, and then when we do talk about it, people get upset that we're talking about it.
Yep.
But I'm like, we all know this, and we're not saying something that you wouldn't say. Probably we've talked about this in a chat once, and we've both said the same thing, but yet you might get upset that I'm saying it here on our podcast, which is, I mean, we have a small podcast, it's not a big thing. We just like to have fun with it, but still, it's like, we're just trying to say something that, we've had a conversation about. It's nothing that I'm saying behind anybody else's back.
I agree. And, here's a perfect example. When you criticize somebody, you get fucking hell for it. But at least half the people agree with you, but they don't want to agree with you publicly.
Yeah.
Look, I don't like them. But what's in my hand right now? You know what I mean? Like, for if you're listening to this, I'm holding up a Fontaine deck. Why? I don't like them, but why?
Yeah.
Because I like cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna own something from people I don't like.
But
That's
also
just
for
the way
you,
it goes.
But also for you, it's also because you are a deck creator. Having different decks and seeing what the styles are like and what the trends are, allows you to have a creative mind and be like, okay, where is this whole creative thing going? Where is the trends going? And can I either follow that, change it a little bit, add my spin on it? So, sometimes it's good having other people's decks. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I'm looking at my display thing here. I have a Fontaine deck with Kings of Wild, Alice in the Wonderland under it. Then I have a bicycle deck. Then I have an Orbit Parallel V7. Then I've got Low Poly Sharks, and then I got the Chili series. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I mean, hell, behind me, you see all my, probably people say I have between, of course, one of my favorite decks. Oh, what is that? Oh my God.
That would be the Alhambra edition.
But also behind it is the Freshman. Still sellout. Still sellout.
Damn, nice.
Yeah. And Sophomore, still sellout. Waiting for that junior year. I got to add that. I have all different things. I have T11. I have, for those of you not watching this on YouTube, Danny just put across the screen the junior year. So you might want to watch us on YouTube. Yeah. That's
Not even talk about it. That's
Nope. We're just going to leave it at that. But I have, the Chili's, I have all these things. I have the Orbit V7 Parallel still in the wraps. I mean, I have all these. And granted, I'm not discriminating. I like cards. But there are certain decks I won't buy. But that's just me personally, and we're not going to get into that. People know my thoughts already on that one. But yeah, it's like...
So let me ask you a question. Do you have any Ace Fultons in your collection? You have to think about it. He might have one.
I do. I do.
See?
From when I first started I did. I do have some Ace Fultons in my collection. I really do.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Granted, I don't like Fulton.
Yeah, but you have
them. I have them.
I just thought it'd be funny if you had one.
Oh no, I do. I had the original Ace Fulton Casinos.
The reds and the blue or whatever.
The blue one I have somewhere. It's hidden in one of my boxes somewhere.
Yeah, see, I knew it. And everybody makes fun of knocks. I bet almost everybody has a knock in their collection somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. I mean, I have a knock. I have a few knocks in my collection. There's nothing wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just as you grow in your collecting and as you grow in this community, you learn what you like, what you don't like, who you want to support, and who you don't want to support. But yeah, I mean, as far as packaging goes, certain companies I'm just going to stick away from.
Yeah, and just be cautious. If you're going to be upset, you get a ding deck, and 311 or Bicycle or whoever ships damaged decks, maybe you don't get that right away.
Yeah,
is it something that's going to sell out immediately? Probably not if it's 311 for the most part or Bicycle. Then wait for someone like Henry or Bam or Steve or one of these other guys to get it in. And You'll know if it's good or not before you get it, and if it isn't, then you can get it at the discount.
Yeah, and exactly like with the other guys that we talk about, they actually go another level. They take it to another level because they also add the DS1 sleeves onto them.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, you're adding a DS1 sleeve and bubble wrap and a box. So it's like, okay, we're getting layers of protection. So that's why I personally wait for the
Wrap it up.
I mean, that just sums up this podcast right now. Let's just wrap it up. No,
Yeah,
but
see?
yeah, it's
Boom. Hey.
funny. I know. And even Paul, for example, Kickstarter just fulfilled. He fulfilled himself. All his stuff came in boxes. So, box and bubble wrap.
Yep.
Inside, and it's funny, he takes the box, puts it inside a bubble mailer, but inside the box is bubble wrap as well. So it's like,
Yep.
okay, I'm getting extra protection. I'm not complaining. I am not
And you
complaining.
wonder why he ships in phases. I love it.
Yeah.
It's
And-
taking care of his people.
yeah, you know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah, I am 100%. And Paul's Jetsetters, if you're not aware, peeps.
Yeah, if you're not aware, this is his new campaign.
I just called you all peeps.
Yes, cats. The cool cats. Wow, I'm dating.
Don't be like the cool kids.
I'm dating myself now. Shit.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Unless you're from the South. Sorry for whoever's listening from the South of the U.S. Sorry. We apologize.
Terrible.
If you're dating your cousin, it's fine. We just don't want to know about it. But it's okay.
Hey, if Jerry Lee Lewis could do it, anybody can do it.
I mean, if Morgan Freeman could marry his granddaughter.
Yeah, there you go.
Was it Morgan Freeman?
I have no idea.
Or was it one of the directors?
No, it was
It wasn't Morgan Freeman. It was oh my god, it was a director. It's gonna bother us. We will research this.
Woody
after
Allen?
the podcast. I think it might have been Woody Allen.
if it wasn't him, he's done other random shit. That's probably
Comment down below if you know. If you know, comment down below.
I'm not good with pop culture.
I think Morgan Freeman might have dated someone, but
Now talk to me about sports and playing cards, and we're good. Or video games sometimes. I'm no Vince.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I just think we wanted a little vent on that. Just
Yeah.
talk about shipping because we're also talking about the holidays is about to come up. I mean, we all know Christmas is right around the corner. First off, happy holidays to whoever is listening. If you're celebrating with your family, if you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, happy holidays to you guys. I'm just gonna do this so that way we don't get copyright struck because I know that's gonna happen. But happy holidays to everybody. However you celebrate, happy holidays to you and your fam. But as
Screw
we
your
all-
family. I don't care. Just kidding. Maybe.
True. Maybe. But yeah, we all know holidays are coming. Packages are going to get shipped. We all hope our packages make it in one piece.
I wouldn't send anything in the next few weeks, people.
No.
I would just kind of keep it in house.
If you can order from just Amazon that you know it's 2 days shipping and it's only essentials you need, great. If you can go to a store and buy it because shipping is going to be a pain in the ass the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm really going to do is the Secret Santa that Darren Lee is putting on again.
Same. He already sent me. He already sent
I got-
me the person.
I got my individual today, and I'm
Same.
going to get that out before sometime next week. And boy, am I going to break the rules that Darren has set in place.
Darren, we're sorry because I'm probably going to do the same.
I always do.
I'm probably going to send a few decks I have.
But you know, in the 3 years I've been doing this, I have never been disappointed with what I've gotten in return. I've always gotten something I didn't have. So, yeah, pretty cool little thing.
Yeah, last year was my first time doing it. I had a great time. Last year, I actually sent out to the person I had a first deck, but the V. Which one was the one with the tropical leaf theme? The V3s?
The V3.
Yeah, I sent that out because I didn't need it, so I sent that out last year. This year, though, after a year later of collecting and looking at all my decks that I have,
Here's a brick.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna get rid of quite a few.
You know what I should do?
You're
Whatever
gonna
I send.
You're gonna
whatever
give
I
someone
send,
the Fontaine box.
I should just send them this and just put random shit in it. Because I've got a couple of them. Wouldn't that be funny if I just sent them this and they're all open?
That would be funny. That would be funny.
I'm gonna think about that now.
I have. So
I don't know
many-
the person I got very well, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the person I got at all. So
See,
I'm
that's
just
good
like-
though.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. You can't follow them. They'll be like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna follow them until after
Yeah.
the Secret Santa is over, and then I'll be like, "Hey, this was me," you know. But yeah, I'm gonna send quite a few. So sorry, Darren. I mean, it's we have so many decks, so why not?
Yep.
Why the f not?
Exactly.
Exactly. But we make sure we ship our stuff in a box as well. I know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Me personally, I ship everything in the box. I have bubble wrap, but I also throw everything in DS1 sleeves because I have a shit ton of DS1 sleeves. So
I don't. I am running out.
You might have to. You might have to contact them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just order more from Henry. Just decks, and then no, it's fine.
Even if you just order regular bikes, he puts them in DS1s.
Right? Yes, he does.
It's crazy, but he does.
Because he's insane.
Yeah, that's Henry, and we love
Henry
him.
doesn't sponsor us either.
No,
We talk about him a lot.
because he's a staple in the community. Well,
Would you rather be a staple or a stapler?
do I want to or do I want to get I don't know.
Yeah,
It's either
I don't know either.
it's either this or just take it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good
Well,
question.
hey, since you just flashed that, let's just do a quick deck check before we wrap this very short episode up.
Yeah, me, as you guys are noticing, I am using the Jetsetter Passenger Purple.
Oh, is that
deck.
what it's called?
Yes, I actually named this. This is Passenger Purple.
Huh.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what Henry called it. I mean, Henry. Oh my God, sorry, Paul. Paul called this one. He doesn't
Is
say
it even
anything.
on there?
No, he didn't put it on the box, but I know he was talking about this as Passenger Purple.
Well, I've been handling like 5 or 6 different decks since we've been talking, so I just pulled this one out. So is this one the Big Bird Yellow?
I'm calling that the Big Word Yellow, but I have no idea what he calls it.
Yeah,
I forgot what he calls that one.
same here. But yeah, because I just got these in.
Yeah, same.
So
Same. They still stink, but hey.
smell wise,
Smell wise, these things stink. But I like the way they handle.
yeah, they handle very well. So EP, CC, good job.
They're
You took forever, but good job.
yeah, they're thick in the right places. As I like to say. All right. So on that note, guys, we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, have a good one.
Peace.